Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Today, the topic of my video is the backups, and the backups I'm talking here is not actually the AMIs of EC2 instance or the AWS S3. It is the third-party backup solution, which is the BackBlaze, and they are actually claiming that they give you the cheapest backup solution. So if you're on AWS or any other server of Windows you are using, and if you want to back up your files and directories, uh, what I've done, I've created a bash script, and that particular bash script is in Linux, and but it is going to work for any operating system like for Linux as well as Windows as well. So in this particular video, what I'm going to show you that if you are a Backblaze user and if you want to use the Backblaze backup system, so I'm going to show you how you can use this bash script in Windows. And also this is the video for you guys that how you can automate your Windows infrastructure with the bash script. So I'm going to show you the trick with regard to that. So this video is not just gonna help you with regard to the backup solution, but this video really helps you to combine the power of Linux uh, by using the Windows operating system. So if you, I mean, there are a lot of bash script, guys, that are available, and you can write those. It's quite easy. And if you're not a Windows particular guy, and if you want to use the your existing bash script in Windows, so how you can use those. So this video is for those guys as well who want to use and the Linux in Windows and how to automate the stuff. So currently, what I'm gonna do that I'm gonna launch EC2 instance with the Windows 2019 base server. So this script is gonna applicable on any Windows server. So you have to follow the instruction. This video might be a lengthier one, but to be really honest, if you watch this video till end, as you guys know that I've provided you videos with the scripts and bit. Um, Greater knowledge how you can automate the stuff and how you can use the scripts to automate. So this video is also help you to combine the power of Linux and Windows. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the T3A medium for this. And as I told you that it is not necessarily that you should be on the AWS, either on Azure, either on any local Windows machine or any server Windows, you can use that. So I'm going to, for the demonstration, I'm going to show you uh, this on my Windows AWS Windows 2019 server. So, okay, what I'm going to do also, I'm going to set up the little bit of security here, and I'm going to allow only my IP for the RDP, and I'm going to launch it. And I'm gonna say that this is gonna be for the key is going to be Windows. I'm going to download and launch the EC2 instance. I'm gonna put the key here in front of you guys. So as this is the demo, I'm gonna straight away uh, remove the infrastructure or delete the EC2 instance after the creation of this video. So, but this video, really helps you to automate the stuff. We have to wait for a while this is going to launch. I'm going to RDP in this EC2 instance, and let me show you guys as well. So RDP, and it will ask for the password if it's spin up. So I'm going to call this server, So default username for Windows is administrator, administrator, okay. And the password is going to be, I have to wait for a while. You see, if I do click connect, and you see it will take at least 4 minutes after launching. So let it wait. So I'm going to show you the script. This is a bash script. So for this, you have to make sure that you should have a BackBlaze account for the backup. So as this is the bash script, so whether you don't have a BackBlaze account, but you still get an idea by watching this video that how you can use the bash scripts in the Windows operating systems. So excuse me. So for this, as I told you, you should have a BackBlaze account, and I'm going to definitely you have to put your account ID, and have to put your application key. How you can create those? There is a very easy documentation available for BackBlaze, so it will be set up in less than a minute. So you can create them manually, and also you can create the bucket in the BackBlaze. So you have to put the bucket name as well. So you have to provide this information with regard to the Backblaze if you are using my script for the Backblaze backups. And the file name, here you can either put the file name which you want to upload on your Backblaze bucket, or you can put the directory name here which you want. So and the path is definitely your script should be in the same path as this in the particular directory. So that's all you need, and the rest of the stuff is going to be automated. I will show you in a moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click the connect button, and I'm going to decrypt the password. So this is our key. So this password is decrypted now. I'm going to put this in my file. So, okay, also I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to press Control C and press here. So hopefully I will be able to log in into this, but done a little mistake here. Okay, I'm going to put administrator here. So I'm able to successfully log in into this particular machine. Now for the Backblaze setup, as this video also specifically for the Backblaze user which are struggling with the Backblaze setup, although it is pretty easy, but I made it really easier for you guys how you can back up your Windows specific directories, or if you want to use, if you want to back up your Linux machines, you can do that as well. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, let me just create one shortcut here. Excuse me. So, excuse me. First of all, I'm gonna show you the installation part. So simply, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna first of all install the Chocolatey, which is the package manager for the Windows. Oops. Okay, Chocolate installation. Oh my God, it's not copying it. So let me first of all, okay. One thing I need to tell you with regard to that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install the Google inside my RDP machine, Windows 29 server, Google download. So this trick you can also use if you want to set up the Chrome inside your VM. I'm going to download it into my local machine, and simply paste it into my RDP machine. So you see, guys, it is that simple. I have already downloaded this, and what I'm gonna do that I'm gonna simply cut it, paste, and put it here, so you guys are able to see that this is done. So this part with regard to the Chrome is done. I'm going to simply paste it, paste this guy inside my machine. So let me paste it here. So once this done, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna um, install the Git Bash, which is the CLI tool for Bash, and that particular tool I'm going to use for um, the installation and for the setup uh, of our Bash script actually. So let it simply run, and let me also remove if I have any for the downloads. Okay, that's fine. So let it install. Um, excuse me, guys. You see, my videos are lengthier, but to be really honest, it really helps you to understand the trick behind how you can set up and use the automation. So you have to watch the videos till end, which is really important. So I'm gonna say git bash download. You see, Chrome is set up easily, and what I'm gonna do, I'm go to this download section and simply download for Windows. If I scroll down, you see this is download as the network speed on that particular EC2 instance. The bandwidth is very high. I'm going to sorry, I'm going to right click and run this as administrator. So as far as the Chrome installation is done, I'm going to install the Git Bash. Simply do next, 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 and next. And I'm going to just only check this enable symbolic links in case if you want to use in the Windows and install. So Git Bash is also installed. So now the other part is that I have to show you guys. Let me copy this stuff and everything I'm gonna do inside my machine now instead of my local machine. So this is the chocolatey which I was talking about. This is actually the package manager for Windows. Simply copy this command. Why I'm installing chocolatey, I'm going to show you in a while. So I'm not going to launch this guy. Simply this is installed and that's it. That's all I need as far as the installation of this, and you can simply delete this as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the PowerShell, and I'm going to run this as administrator. Simply put the command here, and this is going to install the chocolatey in our Windows 2019 server. The benefit of is that you will be able to install every stuff with the command line, and it's going to be fast, and the packages are also available in the repository of the chocolate as well. So now I'm going to again reopen the shell, and I'm going to run as administrator. These all documentation with regard to what I'm installing is available. Now I'm gonna say choco install. Um, Python. So what it is going to do, it is going to install the Python in my Windows 2019 server. Uh, I have to give, I have to say yes about 5 times because of the dependencies and previous packages. So it is not an issue and it will ask again. So it is the second time I have to say yes, and this is the third one, fourth, and finally I have to say the last time, I guess, hopefully. So might be sixth time, but this is the one. This, yeah, this is the, I guess, five or six time. I guess, yeah, sixth time you have to uh, put the yes, and what it is gonna do, it is gonna install the Python package. Okay, might be now it is asking for the seventh time. So anyway, this is the installing 64-bit Python 3. So you have to provide this, and now it is going to install. It will take about I guess 2 to 3 minutes, and it is going to be done. Once it's done, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you that we are going to move on the next step. Git bash is already installed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is the installation part. Okay, excuse me. So we have done this part as well. So okay, this video is with regard to the CyberDuck, and okay, so let it install first. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna navigate to the okay, I'm gonna navigate to the Backblaze CLI installation. So you have to simply excuse me, update this. Let me update the Backblaze CLI in the installation section. So I guess I forget it. So let me navigate to okay, this section. I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to call this um, Backblaze CLI installation, and I've uploaded you guys the link. So in case if you missed the link, you simply navigate to this, and the command you now are going to run is the one. Let me put that command as well. So simply this is the command you have to now run, and I'm going to also put it here as well. So this is the command that needs to be required after the installation setup of Python. So I'm going to simply copy this. Okay, let me save this as well. So okay, now what you should always um, close the shell and open the new shell to make sure that packages are available, and I'm going to run this as administrator. So simply type this and press enter. So what is going to do that it is going to install the B2, which is the Backblaze CLI that is required for the automation of script, and it is going to be make your life a lot more easier. So B2 CLI is available. Let me also open this in the Git bash. So let it open. So I'm going to say which B2. So you see this is available. If I type simply B2, you will see that Backblaze CLI is available, and type this, and you will might get the option you see for the Backblaze what command you should use. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply navigate to desktop, and I'm going to create my script. Okay, so uh, the script is going to be the same, the one I showed you guys, but what you have to do is to put your Backblaze, excuse me, account ID and application key, which is definitely I'm not going to show you guys. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to put the same script with the keys available, and I'm going to create one directory power with the name of power. This is the directory which I will be looking to backup, and I'm going to upload into my uh, backup in my Backblaze backup system. So simply what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this make dir, and I'm going to create one directory power, and see this directory is created. And let me navigate to power and put some files here. Let it create some files. Touch asim dash rhyme, and I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna create 10 files, 1 to 10. Okay, and these are going to be text files. So let's do ls. These 10 files are created, and I'm going to back up this power directory. Now all these 10 files are going to be backed up and uploaded. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video, and we'll be back with you guys with the script. So guys, what I've done, I've created one script which is the backup.shell in my desktop, and I'm going to run it. But the thing is that I've put my Backblaze keys and application keys here. As I told you in the start of the video, you have to provide this information. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, let me run the script, and hopefully it will run successfully, and the output will be shown on this console or this terminal. So then we will automate this script to run on a particular date and time. So what it is going to do, it's you see it's created a Backblaze directory, and it is uploaded the file to my Backblaze setup. And let me show you guys that in that particular Backblaze directory, you will see one tar file is going to be set up, and in this particular tar, we have our directory, which is the excuse me, which is this folder, and in that particular file, we have our files which we have backed up and uploaded to our Backblaze. So you see backup is successful. So if you want to see that your existing Backblaze, I highly recommend you to use the open source software, which also I'm going to download. And the name of that particular software is the CyberDuck. So the advantage of that, you can have a GUI tool, which you will be able to see that your backups are successfully downloaded and uploaded, and you can also download and manage your backup with this tool as well. So it has a support for the BackBlaze as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install this on my same machine, but it is not necessarily required that you should install it on this particular machine. You can set up this locally and manage your backups. So for the sake of this demo, I'm going to install the stuff in this particular machine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create one shortcut of this CyberDuck to my desktop, so it would be easier for me to open software next time if I want to open this. So now I'm going to open this software, and I'm going to show you that it has a support for Backbase. So I have to put the same account ID and application ID. So then it will be connected to my Backblaze account, and it will show me the bucket as well. So I'm going to click the connection. Simply navigate to this section and navigate to the Backblaze B2 cloud storage. So here you have to provide your account ID or key ID and application key ID. But definitely, I'm not going to save it. I'm not gonna save it, and I'm not gonna show you two guys. But I will be pause this video, and once I connect, I will show you my bucket, which is the test bucket. That definitely I'm going to show you, and the backup time of that as well. So I will be back in a moment. So guys, I've successfully logged into my Backblaze bucket, and this is the you see uploaded tar file which we have created through bash script, and I'm going to show you one more time that this bash script is working successfully. The time I've uploaded is just about 5 minutes ago. See, it's 12:40 a.m. On that particular machine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna run this particular script again, and I'm going to show you that backup, that it is going to upload that particular script. And you see this is the time 11:40 on this particular machine, dot 55 second. And if I refresh it, and you will see the time change there. So it is uploaded the latest file to this backup. So this part is done as far as the script is concerned and the uploading is concerned. And you see we are using the Linux um, bash script into the Windows machine. So I've closed this. This is open source project. So what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going in this part. Now I'm going to show you the stuff with regard to the excuse me, um, with regard to the automation of this. So let me open the task scheduler. So this is the task scheduler. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to automate this. So I'm going to create a one simple task, create task, and now I'm going to call this backup. Backup to Backblaze. So I'm going to check this one, run whether your user is logged in or not. And this script is going to run, and I'm going to set a trigger. I'm going to set up a trigger. Let's say it's 11:42. So I'm gonna set it for, I guess, 11:46. So, or let's say 11. Yeah, 11:46 would be okay. So it is gonna run on this particular time and 44 second as well. So I'm going to say yo okay, and I'm going to select action. I'm going to create new. So in this particular section, what I'm gonna do that it is asking me what program that I'm going to use to run this script. So this is the git bash, and I'm going to click the properties and simply copy this target section. So click OK, paste it here. This is the program which is going to be open, and then I have to provide the path of the script. So simply the path of the script, if I see, call this pwd, and in this particular, you see, I'm going to simply copy this path, and this is the one I'm going to provide, and also the name of the script. This is a script which is required to be started at particular time interval, which is, you see, 11:44 now. Now I'm going to say yes. When I call this OK, it will ask me for the administrator password. So the administrator password is the one which is of the password of the admin. You have to provide this to make this run on that particular time. So it is 11:44. If I navigate to this backup to BackBlaze, you see, is set up, but the time is about 11:46. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm gonna log in again to the CyberDuck to show you guys that this particular script is going to be run on 11:46 and some second, which I showed you guys in a while. So guys, I've successfully logged in into my machine. So it is now 11:46, and let it be 11:47, and because there are second limit as well, and I will then refresh it and see whether the time is changed to 11:46 or not, because the script which we have set up for the time, you see, the time is 11:46. So it is gonna automatically run on that particular time. You see 11:47. So what is gonna do? It is gonna perform the same action which we have done manually. Now this time in an automated way. Let me refresh it. Let's see. Hopefully it will change the time. You see, the time is now changed. So the latest file is uploaded. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna simply remove it to show you one more time that there is no file available in this particular machine. Let it refresh, and it will take actually just a while to delete. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set a different time for my Backblaze. Simply click here, navigate to properties, navigate to the trigger, and the trigger is going to be this time simply edit, and I'm gonna say this is 11:48. Let it 52. Save it. Okay, it will again gonna ask for the password. I have to provide this password of the administrator. So this password is now provided, and I will then navigate to my bucket and let it try to remove the stuff. Or if you are sometimes the refresh is not might be take effect. So what I'm gonna do, simply log in back into this particular bucket. I will be back in a moment, guys. So guys, there is something which I need to show you guys. I, I can upload the file with this tool, and let me show you that. Simply click on this and upload a file, and there is might be some reason I have to search that I'm unable to delete the tar file. Let me upload this txt file it is going to upload on this particular bucket. And if I refresh it, so let me show you that part as well, because it is 11:54 and you see the backup taken. Anyway, I'm not able to delete this star file, and if I delete all these file, might be it is deleted. But you see, other two are deleted. I'm unable to delete this star GZ or whatever. So what I'm gonna do for the sake of demo, I have to show you um, other part as well. Let's say I'm going to create other directory, which I'm going to call it awesome, and I'm going to create a backup of that. Let me navigate to this shell. So this call it mixter and call this awesome. I'm on the desktop. This awesome file is directory is created, and you see whether or not. Let me put some file there, and I'm going to touch create Qasim, and I'm going to create again 10 files in this particular, and I'm going to call these .txt and do ls. So these 10 files are created. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simply update my script that I'm going to tell this I need this uh, Asim directory to be backed up. I'm going to pause the video and we'll be back. So guys, I've updated my script. I just tell it to back up the Asim directory. I'm going to now set up a trigger, which is going to be a new trigger, and the trigger time is going to be, let's say, put the 11:58 here. I have to provide the password, and this time new tar file is going to be set up. I have to provide the password for the administrator user, and I'm going to provide that. So this trigger is set up for the 11:58, and we are going to wait for that particular time. And let me also open the software as well. So we will then refresh and check whether new tar file is available with the name asim dot the date today's date tar gz. So this time I'm not going to pause the video just to check that our automation is set up correctly and that particular time and the task is scheduled or scheduled. So it is not. It is now 11:58, and task is going to be run on that particular second time which we have set up. So I have to wait for one more minute to see that our backup should or must be available in this particular bucket which I have created. So guys, I'm not pausing the video as it is very important to show you guys that the task scheduler is doing its trick on that particular date and on that particular time which we have set up. So you can set up any time with regard to your preference, any week or day of the week. So GUI tool is really handy with regard to that. So now it's 11:59. You see the script runs successfully, and this time I am backing up a new file with asim tar gz, and it is backed up in my uh, BackBlaze backup, and it is now available. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you like video. You like the video. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. And in this particular video, I've showed you guys that how you can use the Linux bash scripting, use in Windows, and use the cron task scheduler to schedule your tasks. And also the guys which have struggle with the BackBlaze bucket, that they are not able to do proper backups of their particular directories, they can now simply use my bash script and do the task which I've shown you guys in the same fashion which I've done in an automated way. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.